Obviously, today is a bit cold and rainy day in Georgia, Tbilisi. It's a perfect day to try the wines because obviously Georgia is very famous for wines. So come with me on a wine tasting. It definitely has a lot of wines to offer. Gabar Jova?
Clean egg-shaped clay pot, which is buried underground, and only the top of the head is sticking out because we have very stable temperature underground and it helps for alcoholic fermentation. So I can choose some options, bring it to you, we can describe them together, and we can choose together. Or if you want, we also have a degustation table where we can try a bunch of different Georgian wines and see which one do you like more.
So it's actually time to go and try some wines. Actually being called to the tasting table.
So here we can try some white wines, the amber wines, and the red wines. If you're interested in only reds, we can start off with red wines, but I suggest soft and light option. So the first one we have Kisi grape variety, which is from Kakheti region, the eastern part of Georgia. The wine was fermented in stainless steel without any skin contact, so it's more closer to European taste. It's very light, soft, fresh wine, nothing too heavy. It's more of a summer type of wine.
With the white one?
The white one, yeah. The white classical one.
Hmm. But you said I can throw it here?
Of course, yeah. Feel free.
It's a bit too acidy.
So, let's go.
Oh, so tasting wines is different, definitely on another level down here. So we actually have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 20 bottles to start, and we have a clay pot.
So this is a miniaturized version of a clay pot. Mostly we have this with a volume of 1 ton, 2 tons,
Wow.
and it's buried underground like this. So only the top is above the ground. And because of this stable temperature and the egg shape, it's much more convenient to ferment the wine here. And without any filtration as well, the sediments just naturally flow in the bottom where it's more narrow and it keeps it in place and the pure juice is above it, so it's much more easy to get it out. And this specific wine was fermented indeed in this clay pot with skin contact for about 6 months in the underground. And because of this skin contact, we get this beautiful amber color, tannins, the full body that we have, and it's completely different from European type of classical wines as well.
Try the rose wine. Is semi-dry or I'm
It's
wrong?
dry, it's
It's dry.
completely dry, but yeah,
We move to the red wines.
red wines, okay. In that case, let's start with different things. Okay. First one, we can try this foreign family wine. Very small family winery, harvest of 2021. But this one is not a quality wine. It was fermented in stainless steel, like traditional red wine. But fresh, it's light, it's soft wine. This one, in my opinion, will be more stronger. Even though it's much more younger, it's a harvest of 2023. You'll feel more balance between the acidity, tannins, full body, and those things together.
No, it's a lot more flavor in it.
Yeah.
No? It's completely different.
In that case, we can taste this Kinsvarao. So Kinsvarao is basically a microzone. It's a little village in Kakheti, the eastern part of Georgia. The grape variety we have also Saperawe, but it's naturally semi-sweet because during alcoholic fermentation, people just drop the temperature, and because of like coldness, the yeast does not dissolve any sugar into alcohol or CO2, so the fermentation stops, and this natural sugar just stays in the wine and gives natural sweetness. And even though Georgia is a very small country, the diversity of microclimates like the mountain, sea, deserts, everything together gives us the opportunity to produce lots of different type of wine. And one single grape variety can be completely different based on the microzone that it's coming from.
So we move now into the semi-sweet. Wow, very nice to see.
Sabah, parçası nasıl bir şey var?
Wow, this one really nice. I like it.
So we have both Saperavi in here and in here as well. But because of the different microclimates, this wine may be a little bit more different. So there's a small family winery called Father and Son Cellar.
So we continue through the sweet ones. But this one goes to more to the dry side, no?
Yeah, I mean,
Because
the scale of semi-sweetness and dryness is quite big. One, it can be a lot more sweeter, but it may be also semi-sweet, but closer to a drier side. So you can feel the diversity, you can feel the difference between technology, the zone, everything together.
good.
No, yet.
Yeah.
One of the best. You know the case. Sorry.
And obviously, how the wine tasting gonna go without Georgian snacks. So the salad, cheese, pesto, and the local bread. So the first snack going to be the bread with walnut sauce. Very similar taste to the hummus. So the next one we have another different style of the bread with the actually beans on it. Very curious. So now is some sort of mozzarella spaghetti cheese.
It's very different.
Very light. Don't forget wine. Obviously, how we not gonna try? In Spain, famous jamon iberico, and here jamon Georgian.
Iberia was name of Georgia. The very old name of Georgia was Iberia.
The the Georgian Iberian ham, I would say fits more with chacha. So this is something very special. So it's a cheese blanket in and inside it has a cheese filling, the cottage cheese
With mint.
with mint texture. There's not much mint. It doesn't give much smell and actually doesn't give much taste, but it gives specific taste. Very curious. With wine works everything. Time to do some inventions. Local algae, like a seaweed with the beans. Well, I don't know how to describe, but the taste flavor is really like a seaweed and very curious. Mixing with the beans and the bread, explosion. Invention and the spinach puree with the cheese and bread. Very curious, but it's actually strong. So for sweet wine, maybe it's not the perfect idea. Now it's time of the new inventions: cheese, mint, and the walnut. Oh, this is amazing. The mixture.
Yeah, you liked it because it goes with
Wow.
almost all the dishes. This one.
Actually takes off the salt. It takes off the saltiness of the cheese. You know, not right. more for me. So I actually found a dish in Georgian dish where you could mix with anything you wanted. So it's a walnut sauce with the tomato. Perfect. Walnut sauce with the cucumber. Perfect. Cheese. Perfect. There is no wrong choice to it. Too much wine and you have to keep looking through the shelves. Actually, there are others needs to be used to find what you really needed. So on the second round of the tasting, new platter, but the same wine. Actually, 3 bottles down, 2 platter boards. It's actually now even hard to talk. Wine tasting included, and the total price is actually 130 laris. So it comes down to 41 euros. I mean, can it be anything better? So the place called 8,000 vintage. The reason it's called 8,000 vintage is because actually the first wine grape being found in Georgia 8,000 years ago. They found it with the history of 8,000 years ago. So that's the reason why the price is so. And as you could see, there is a lot of wines to choose. Actually, down here they have 12,000 bottles. Wow, this place is insane, definitely. So I'll catch you up tomorrow. Now it's time to show it up.